Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Truth Be Told Tarot channel, where this is going to be a monthly reading for you for September. So, my lovely water sign of Scorpio, I am really curious to see what's going to come out for you in the month of September. This is going to be like basically whatever energy needs to let itself be known. This could be whatever path you're on, struggles you're dealing with, clarity you need. Literally, it's like free for all monthly reading for spirit to be able to convey important messages to you, Scorpio. So I'm just going to keep shuffling, and these cards are already really popping out. They really want to speak to you. There's some message in here that's important for you. It could have to do with your abundance. It could have to do with a female in your life. It could have to do with maybe you're struggling with a female in your life. Could be yourself, or it could be a feminine in your life. There's somebody, I feel like, that you've been really kind of having to fight with or fight against, or just like you haven't really necessarily been seeing eye to eye, or maybe you've gone through some struggles, but it's like maybe you come out the other side as victorious. Not sure, we'll have to see, but these are just channeled messages, which is fun for me, but I'm using the cards for a reason, because spirit really, it's easier to understand spirit sometimes when you use the modality of like the cards or whatever. I feel like you've been wondering also who should you spend your time with? Who needs your attention the most? That's a question. I feel like there's been somebody who's been asking for your attention a lot, and needing to balance that out. It might be the feminine energy in your life that you've really either needed to spend more time with or has been spending too much time with. But I feel like for you, Scorpio, you need to kind of come back to basics, rest, relax, get rebalanced, and that's going to help you make a decision on what direction you need to go as far as dealing with this other feminine energy that in your life. There's a cause for celebration for whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Yeah, it's going to be really emotionally fulfilling, whatever it is that you're sitting on the fence about. So those are just messages that are coming out as I'm peeking into the cards. But Spirit is saying to grab one more before we get into this reading. And channel messages can be completely different than what actually comes out into the reading. We'll see. We shall see. All right. So let me flip these around, see what we got. Wow. Okay, yeah, you are trying to manifest something, aren't you, Scorpio? You are trying to manifest something, and you're having a hard time deciding what to manifest. You've got the Death card in reverse on the back side of the deck. So bottom of the deck energy to me is basically hidden energy that you're not necessarily aware of, or subconscious energy, or just energy that's the undercurrent of what's happening on the surface. So the Death card in reverse is well, that's your energy, first of all, Scorpio. So you could feel maybe you feel flipped upside down, or maybe it also, I get this message that you're afraid to make a move towards this thing that you want because maybe you've been burned before by it. Maybe you've felt the sting of death before in this area. That sounds really dramatic, but hey, perfect for my Scorpios, right? What I mean by sting of death, I mean it's been painful before and you've really felt like you've had to cut it out of your life completely. However, it's you're contemplating bringing something back into your life, but it's causing this fear. It almost feels like you're kind of putting on the brakes, stop. Do I actually want this? And that's causing some confusion within you. So this reading is saying you've got the Three of Wands. This is about pointing your energy in a specific direction and manifesting something very specific. To me, that's what this is saying, is you're pointing yourself in a direction, whether that's a new direction, whether that's traveling, whether that's getting in connection with somebody in your life, whether that's on a personal level of what you want to do with your time and your energy. The Three of Wands is very much ready, set, go. That's what I want to keep saying is ready, set, go. But it's like ready, set, go where? Because the Seven of Cups here, this is all about making a decision and like not knowing what to do, because there could be many reasons why you're having a hard time making a decision. Maybe there is a blockage of fear. Maybe there's too many options and you're having, what is it called? Executive dysfunction, where it's like you have way too many options and so you can't make a decision. I almost want to say not like you, Scorpio, but because I feel like when you set your mind to something, you go for it. And this is basically what this is saying is like, whatever it is that you want to do, or whatever it is you want to manifest, you're going to have to get really clear on that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to move forward with your life. It's just going to still feel like you're stagnating or you're spinning your wheels. Like, I just hear like a car peeling out in my mind for some reason. So whatever it is, whatever new direction you're trying to go or manifest into your life, it's like there's something you want, Scorpio. Scorpio, there's something you want. But how to get it is the question. That's what you're asking, is like, how do I get it? Is this actually going to be something I want? Is this actually going to be emotionally fulfilling? I don't know. Because it's like, feels almost like Russian roulette with your choices. It's like, this could hurt me. This could help me. I don't know. Like, what do I do? Do I go this direction? Do I go that direction? Do I focus on my career? Do I focus on my family? Do I focus on my love life? Do I focus on my money? Do I focus on my children? Do I focus on my husband or wife? Do I focus on partner? Do I focus on friends? Like, do I get in touch with my family? That is something that just came out and popped into my mind. So you're not, maybe that's why you're wondering whether or not this is something worth doing. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. It's sort of like there's been a little bit of a message as far as your money or something to do on the physical plane. That's sort of like you've been getting little nudges from spirit, and it's been on the physical plane, like whether it has to do with your money or whatever. It's like there's been something that's been driving you forward to want to manifest whatever this thing is that you're wanting to manifest. Man, I'm going to pull some clarity cards because I want to know, Scorpio. Of course, you know, because you're living your life, but I'm not living your life, so I have no idea what you're trying to manifest. What is Scorpio wanting to manifest? You're wanting to manifest healing from... well, okay, the devil just popped out, but it was in reverse, and also the Wheel of Fortune. So what I got with that immediately was like, maybe, something that's been sort of devilish energy, something that's spurned you in the past. I keep hearing that as like, oh, you've been burned before. Do you really want to try this again? And there's a big part of you that says yes, and the other part of you that says, hell no, that's scary. No way. Not necessarily scary, but it's like, you've been burned before. Do you really want to open that can of worms up again? Like, so what is this Scorpio's trying to manifest? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You feel like you've lost out on something important. Like there's been, wow, you got the Queen of Swords twice. Are you kidding me? Wow, this is a whole stack. So these are all related. So you're trying to get clear on what you need to walk away from on an emotional level, but you're having a hard time walking away emotionally completely. You feel like there's more to offer, and it has something to do with the feminine energy. I keep getting that feminine energy. There's a mother, a daughter, a family friend, grandma, grandpa, maybe all of the above, if that's even possible, I don't know. But there's some... or a new beginning on an emotional level. Like that's what you want. You want a new beginning on an emotional level with some feminine energy in your life, Scorpio, and you're wondering if it's going to be worth it. Is like, I feel like you've walked away once already. You've already walked away once, and it's like, do you try this again, or are you going to have to just walk away again? Let's see what this card says. The Temperance card. This is saying that patience is going to be your key. I also heard Sagittarius in my mind. I mean, the Temperance card is a card of Sagittarius, so it might be a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius energy. Maybe you feel fiery about it. Maybe you feel burned by it, like I keep saying. But yeah, it's almost feels like you're shooting in the dark here. And you're really going within to try to make this decision on whether or not you want to commit to this manifestation or not, if you really want to go forward with this or not. Because it feels like you're missing out on something, like you're crying over spilt milk in a way. However, it's like you can fill up those empty cups again that have spilled. Like, I'll bring this closer so you can see it, but you see how she's got like this whole party table behind her, but she's just not satisfied with it because she's lost these 3 cups. So it's like there's been a loss in your life that's you're mourning, that you're sad about, and you're like, damn it, I want to fix that. Because, like, I mean, it's like almost feels like a point of pride, or like it's a bruised ego or something, where it's like, damn it, I want that in my life, but it failed, and that's not fun for me. So I feel like, I don't want to say point of pride, because that might not be your energy. That might be somebody else's energy, or it might be your energy. Maybe there's a little bit of pride there. But basically what this is saying is like, there's probably a little bit more healing that needs to be done, and having patience and going within to really get clear on whether or not this is something you want to do. It could cause a new beginning. It could cause a beautiful new beginning, because you've got the Queen of Cups here, okay? Like, you're getting clear. That's the Queen of Swords here, getting clear on things that you've walked away from. This is the walking away card. I am walking away from this emotional dissatisfaction. I'm done. Like, there's nothing left here for me. But it's reversed. So it's like, maybe you're having a hard time walking away from something, or maybe you've already walked away from it and you're contemplating coming back because you feel that there's more to the story than what is currently playing out in your life. There's more to the story than what is currently playing out in your life. However, do you want to go back to that? That's what you're really deciding right now. Do you want to go back to that relationship? Or I feel like it's a relationship. I feel like it's a person in your life that you have, whether you're consciously aware of whether or not you've been asking this question to yourself or not, it's been in your mind. It's been in your subconscious at the very least. Like, it's been rolling around in the back of your mind, in the back of your emotions for a while. Like, it's saying that, you know, if you get clear on the things you've emotionally walked away from, or getting, you know, like, what have you walked away from emotionally, then there might be a possibility of it being fulfilling. Or if you reconnect with this person, there might be a lot to gain from it, but you're just so unsure about it. So let's ask some more clarity questions of, well, if Scorpio were to go back to this thing that they've dropped in their past, like, and I feel it has to do with the feminine. Now, this could be an actual woman in your life, or it could be a man that has like feminine energy, like softer energy, or energy that's more receptive than anything else. Like, that could be feminine energy. So it doesn't have to be a man. It doesn't have to be a woman. It doesn't really matter what's in your pants. This is energy. We're talking about energy here. So when I say feminine energy, that's what I'm talking about. Energy, not your sexual organs, okay? So if Scorpio were to go back to this thing that they have dropped emotionally, that they walked away from emotionally, is it going to be worth it? Like, what would happen if they allowed the situation, if they opened up to the situation? It's going to feel fresh. It's going to feel new again. It's going to reinvigorate your younger self's energy. Not sure what that means, but there you go. Let's keep pulling let's keep pulling cards for that. So what will happen if Scorpio follows through with opening up to this connection, this feminine energy again, like opening up to the thing that they walked away from? Like, if they invite it back into their life, if they reconnect, what's going to happen? What's the outcome? Okay. Wow. Wow. Are you kidding me? Queen of Cups again with the Tower, and then the King of Cups. Wow, that's some powerful energy. So basically what this is saying is like, if you go back to this feminine energy or this energy that you walked away from, and this could be on external level, this could be another person, this could be within you, this could literally all be happening within you. Like maybe you walked away from certain emotions or belief systems or whatever, and you're contemplating going back to that or manifesting something similar. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? This is saying that you're going to have an absolute new beginning, like from the ground up. New beginning. Like you are going to have to rebuild this from the ground up. But thank goodness, because whatever was built there or whatever was established or whatever connection was there previously wasn't working. It didn't work. So it all came crashing down. Thank God, because it wasn't working. However, if you reconnect with this energy, you're going to have to build from the ground up, and it's going to be worth it to me. This is what this is saying. The Queen of Cups, the Tower, the King of Cups. This is saying, because not saying the queen is lesser than the king. However, like in the suit deck, like the king has more points or whatever. It's like higher. Like anyway, this is bossing up. Like you're literally. It's gonna help you feel more emotionally calm, soothed. It's going to bring joy into your life. It's going to be more fruitful and fulfilling than you think. That's what the King of Cups has to say to me. And it's sort of like it will help you smooth over some rough emotions that you've been dealing with, perhaps. But it's going to take some work. It's going to be from the ground up in a way. But it's going to be, to me, worth it to reconnect, because I see emotional abundance, happiness. It's going to help you smooth out some rough emotions that you've been dealing with on a subconscious level or even conscious level. Worth it to me. So let me ask also, like, what would happen if you didn't reconnect with this energy? What would happen if Scorpio did not reconnect with this energy? They just said, you know what, never mind, screw this. I don't need this person back in my life. I don't need this energy back in my life. I can just do it on my own. Blah, 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 blah. What's going to happen? What's going to happen to Scorpio if they just say, hell no, and walk away? You know, because I feel like that's part of the decision you've been trying to make. Oh, okay. Yeah. I almost feel like it's out of your hands in a way, because it's like fated. Yeah, you're going to feel disempowered in a way. Like, you're going to feel disempowered. You're going to kind of miss an opportunity. Oh my gosh, I just bumped the camera big time. Sorry. Okay, back to normal. However, you're going to have, it's like you have more to give. Yeah, it's like you don't feel, you basically, what's going to happen is if you choose not to reconnect with this energy, or this person, or whatever it is for you, Scorpio, you fill in the blanks, it's going to feel like a missed opportunity. And it's going to kind of weigh on your mind for a while. It's going to make you feel like you're running away in a way, in a sense, like you're not the boss of your own fate, and the decision is going to be taken away from you in a way. It's like if you don't pursue this, it's just going to fall away, and you could be missing out on some gifts that you would otherwise receive, and it'll make you feel like, yeah, you've kind of lost out in a certain way. So I would say it's worth reconnecting to whatever this energy is that you're really having a hard time making a decision on. Because here's the thing, you know, the Three of Wands is manifestation, having a hard time making a decision, getting clear about making this decision. And maybe that's through this reading. And then having the willpower and the strength to make a choice. Now, the Chariot card is a fun thing, because even though it looks like she's at a crossroads, it doesn't matter which way she goes, she's going to end up going the right direction, because this way, that way, she's like, oh gosh, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Well, all of those roads lead back to the same road. It's just this one might take a little longer and this one is a little bit shorter. So whatever choice you make is going to end up feeding into the situation anyways, just by proxy of it being in your life. And it's causing you to plant new seeds. But I feel like you're kind of like watching, it's like whatever choice you make, you're going to wait and see what grows from this. And I feel like you're curious to see what grows from this. So it's like, yeah, you're getting clear on making the decision. And once you make that decision, it's sort of like, okay, what will come of this? What will come of this? And we already went into the clarity of like, what will come of this? Good thing. I feel like it's going to be a good thing, even though it's like it's like the shorter or longer path, but it all ends up being on the same path in the end anyways. So it's like the longer path would be probably reconnecting with the person, because that's going to you're going to have to do some work. You're going to have to rebuild. You're going to have to heal some stuff. And that's going to be an long, arduous process, but it's going to be worth it. Emotionally, it's going to be worth it. However, if you choose not to reconnect, you may feel like you've lost out, like you don't have it's going to feel like a missed opportunity. However, you're going to move on from it and live your life, even if it feels like a missed opportunity. But here's the thing, is like you're going to reap the fruits of your manifestations one way or the other. So it's like where you put your energy is what you're going to get out of it. So if you're really wanting to have that emotional fulfillment and that reconnection, do it. But if you're like, meh, I don't really care, then just wait, just hold the phone. You don't have to do anything right now, Scorpio. This is non-urgent. What is urgent though is being able to allow yourself to transform, because if you're saying, no, I don't want to reconnect with this person because you're afraid of the positive transformations it would cause in your life, that's an issue of concern. That's what I would be paying attention to, is what makes you feel stuck, what makes you feel blocked, what makes you feel like you're stopping your own transformation. That's like, if the situation is calling to be transformed and that requires reconnecting with the person, then do it. But, obviously take your time, allow yourself to heal, and all will end up being exactly the way it's meant to be for you, Scorpio. I feel like that you are going to win no matter what you do. It's just kind of like, what do you want to deal with in the moment? Like, what do you have the capacity to deal with in the moment? And this is just saying, like, allow yourself to transform and heal whatever it is you need to transform and heal. And that could be simply reconnecting with the person that you had issues with in the past, or it could be simply saying, you know what, I do not have the mental capacity or the emotional capacity to deal with that right now. It's just going to have to wait. And then allowing that to wait. So this, for the month of September, is kind of an interesting one. It feels like you're kind of in limbo right now. Like you're really getting clear on making decisions in your life, whether it has to do with the feminine energy or not. I mean, literally, this could be a boss at work. This could be a coworker. This could be your wife. I mean, I went over the list already. I mean, I would be very surprised if you don't have a feminine energy in your life that you're dealing with on some level, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, all of the above, whatever, Scorpio. You're dealing with somebody or something or some energy within or without or both that is asking for you to make a decision on to allow transformation. You need to allow transformation because it's going to take you on a new journey that is going to be more emotionally fulfilling than you think. So, all right, definitely a different reading for you, Scorpio. Very interesting. Before we go, I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards to see who is working with you to help you with these decisions. So we've got the animal oracle deck here. So we're going to see what animal energy is helping you the most. What message could Scorpio from the animal deck benefit the most? What message would benefit Scorpio the most? Oh, wow. That is a powerful card that you just got. And I feel like calling out the bottom of the deck energy as well for this. So You have the Black Jaguar. Holy mother. Old Soul. It says, walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. This is literally saying, focus on what you really, really want. So, and that's literally what this whole reading is about, is like, what do you really, really want, Scorpio? Do you want to feel love, connection, emotionally fulfilled? Do you want to just put that on the back burner and deal with like other things that you're dealing with right now? Or do you have the capacity to heal the situation that needs to be healed? It's like, you can't just let this fester and pretend it doesn't exist. You can't just sweep it under the rug and pretend it doesn't exist forever, because next thing you know, there's going to be just this lumpy carpet from all the dust bunnies that gather under there. So it's time to like sweep it out and figure your shit out, basically, as far as like what needs to be transformed and what needs to heal, because you have what it takes. All it takes from you, Scorpio, is to literally just get clear on what you want, and then the rest will follow suit. So get clear on what you want. Really ask yourself what you want. And sometimes shutting up the mind, it helps the most, and like listening to your heart. Usually your heart, when you ask like, what do I really want out of the situation, your heart will answer you before you even get the question out of your mouth half the time. So the other card is the Ram card. And it says perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Wow. Literally falls right in line with this entire reading, is saying like the patience, like having patience, getting clear. You have what it takes. You have a powerful mind. There's no problem you can't withstand, and having the patience and never giving up will take you to exactly the manifestation that you want to manifest. I just noticed this waterfall in the back has something to do with emotions. There's an emotional something that you are needing transformation and healing on, and it's up to you to decide whether you're ready to tackle that or not. Like the month of September there's an opening for you. Just say, here it is. The gateway has been opened. Now, are you going to step through? That's the feeling I get big time. So last oracle card before we go is from the Whispers of Healing deck. I love this deck. This healing card is going to give you the tools you need to help yourself make this decision, because ultimately it's up to you. Sure, you can listen to the readings and be like, oh, well, they say that, connecting with this person, blah, 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 and having patience and healing is going to help. However, it's up to you, Scorpio, to decide how, when, where, and why you're choosing to do or not do something. So what healing modality is going to help my lovely Scorpios the most in this situation? And this reading is like, I've done several readings already thus far, and you, Scorpio, have the most odd reading. This is definitely a different reading from the rest that I've done. So what healing modality is going to help Scorpio the most in the month of September? It says pull this one. Okay. Wow. It says grateful, being grateful. So I'm going to read from the book for this one. But what the sense that I get already with this card is that more of this transformation energy is popping through, and like allowing yourself to see the beauty in your life and be grateful for what you do have rather than focusing on what you don't have. That's going to help you get clear on the things that you want for your life, okay? But let me go ahead and read from the book, because I love the way this artist writes things down. Usually I just channel the message from the cards, but this time I really feel like reading it from the book, just for you. So it says, let me just pull the card right here. There we go. It says, when faced with crisis, stress, a busy schedule, or other issues, you may lose your ability to slow down and appreciate the beauty of life. You may be focusing on what you don't have rather than what you do have. What did I just say? Commit to offering a daily prayer of gratitude for all the good things in your life. When you are thankful for the people in your life, you show it through your gestures. While you are dealing with a situation, you may start to take your support team for granted. Remember that the people in your life are there for a reason. They may be here to help you learn specific lessons. They may be learning something from you. The benefit that comes from valuing the people that touch your life cannot be expressed strongly enough. When you forget to be thankful for the things others do for you, you move away from your true spiritual essence. Stop and analyze your life and the people in it. Appreciate the accomplishments of the last year. Recognize what is important in your life and remember to be grateful for it. A beautiful maiden watches a painted lady butterfly. This butterfly brings the message that life is short and must be valued. The peacock above the maiden's head signify integrity and beauty. They are a reminder of all you can achieve when you work to know the truth of who you are. This means showing gratitude to those around you as you truly are a thankful person. Treasure every day, even those that are not the best. Wow. So there you go, Scorpio. Figuring out basically looking at the blessings in your life and being grateful for what you do have in your life rather than what you don't have in your life is going to help you gain clarity on what decision you need to make for yourself. So, and for anybody who's hurt you in the past, think of the things that they granted you that you can be thankful for, even if it's painful lessons that you learned that helped you grow stronger as a person. That is something to be grateful for. So thinking about the things to be grateful for, even from the shitty people in your life, is worth investigating, is worth taking a look at, is worth doing, because whatever decision that you're hung up on right now, it's going to help so much in bringing that clarity and bringing you back to basics, bringing you back to who you truly are, Scorpio, because you are a deep, powerful individual who has a lot to offer this world. And so the people that you've gathered thus far in your life, Scorpio, are there for a reason. So taking time to be grateful is going to do nothing but benefit you, okay? All right. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really enjoyed this reading. This was a really pretty intense reading, pretty specific. So apply it to your life, how it fits. And yeah, I can't wait to read for you next time, Scorpio. And I'll see you in the next month's reading. Bye.